Hi, this is Gayle from BERNINA of Naperville, and I'm coming to you from a remote location because guess what? It's finally here. It's finally time that I am pressing the dress for the last time. I have packed it up, shoved it in the garment bag. We got on a plane, and let me tell you something. We got up at 3:30 in the morning to catch a 8 a.m. flight or whatever, and lucky us for getting up early because we were traveling during the cyclone bomb. Can you imagine? And we didn't have one little blip in anything, and we got here without any issues whatsoever, and I'm so thankful for that. And I have to say that I am so sorry for anybody that had to spend their December 22nd or their 23rd or even their 24th traveling, because I know how hectic this can be. Nonetheless, here we are, happy, almost winding down on the days of Hanukkah. Happy Christmas, happy Kwanzaa coming up to those who celebrate all of the stuff, but it is time to start getting ready for the wedding. So there's a lot that's been going on, I have to tell you. So here's the deal. We have seating charts that have been created, or like a little activity to find your seat at the wedding. We've got our libation stations. We've got our everything. You know, everything has just slipped right into place, and it's been so much fun. So yesterday I had a super fun experience because I went to get my hair done with my friends Darlene and Joanne, and they were there for emotional support and just also to kind of figure out what are we going to do with my hair, because that has been the biggest drama so far. And we finally settled on something, and yeah, and it's totally 20s, totally goes with the dress and all of those things. So I'm very appreciative that they drove me up there to Sarasota, and we were on that journey. Very beautiful salon. It's Fresh Salon in Sarasota. So if you ever need primped and snipped and painted and spray tanned and all of that good stuff, you should check them out. But here I am. Here is the skirt to the dress. And I think I might have left you with a little bit of drama the last time. I probably owe you a bit of an explanation. Well, so I had tried on my dress. I went to have some dinner. You know, Chris is an excellent cook, so he cooked us up something wonderful. And then I bounced down the stairs. I was ready to hem the dress, and literally it looked like a chocolate ice cream cone had spilled down the side of the dress. And I couldn't even imagine what that could have been. I mean, like, I hadn't been around anything. I really rarely bring food into my sewing area. Chris wasn't down there. There's only the two of us, so I can't even blame Camilla anymore. God rest her soul. And yeah, I had no idea. So I started thinking about it, and I would have taken a picture. It was totally gross. You wouldn't have wanted to see it anyway, but I would have taken a picture, but I was just so stunned, freaked out. You can imagine. So I did the thing that I, was kind of thinking I could do, because this is 100% silk fabric on this dress. So I got some LaCroix, because that's what I had, and put it on the dress and like rubbed it with a lint-free cloth, and you have to look really hard to find any evidence that there was anything on there. I'm not sure if any of you have any ideas what it could be, but later on, after I inspected the dress further, before I put it away, I kind of figured out what it is. So, in a fairy tale, you've got Cinderella, and she's getting ready for the ball, ready to meet her Prince Charming, and the little mice. They help Cinderella. The birds, the mice, the ducklings, whatever, come from all over to help tie the bow, put the ribbons on, and No. In my world, in my fantasy, the mice regurgitate on my dress. And there was more evidence of that because their little claws made little pulls in the dress, which, by the way, you would only know that they're there because I tell you. So anyway, for those of you that are really into fairy tales and things like that, just know that in the real world, you cannot trust your mice around a dress. You know, I sew in the basement, I have a split level, they're down there, but who knew that they would climb up my dress form and commit these horrible acts on the dress. So anyway, but that drama's over with. There's definitely no mice here in Florida. Maybe there's some lizards, there's some iguanas falling out of the trees because it's 40 degrees here today. And you know, every once in a while we run into, is it a herd, a gang, whatever, of geese? Geese, they're not geese, they're sandhill cranes. I'll learn these animals one day, you know, but here I am. Got the Laura Star out and I'm ready to give the dress a pressing. Okay, so we're getting there, and I have to tell you something. We couldn't get anywhere without all of you that have been so kind, so nice throughout the year, supporting the store, shopping at the store, taking the classes, all of the things that you do for us to really make Bernina of Naperville happen. And I have to tell you about somebody and about some customers and our friends that have really gotten us some very special wedding gifts, and I want to make a total public thank you to those folks. And first of all, hey, thank you, Michelle, for the beautiful Waterford crystal frame. I cannot wait to find the perfect picture to put in it, I have to tell you that. And to Ellen and Josh, who got us the awesome, hand-painted by Ellen, by the way, plaque to hang in our dining room. And then we had champagne and a wonderful gift card to our favorite restaurant, which is actually a very, very big treat because it is not Applebee's, okay? No shade to Applebee's, but it's a really nice restaurant. And then we just got so many things. It was just really wonderful. Our friend Isabel, you might remember her from our Bernina love story. Her husband carried that Bernina all the way from Switzerland, and now I am the proud owner of it, and it is proudly displayed in my sewing room. Well, she got us some Swiss coasters. Oh, and we got some really awesome handmade pottery chili bowls that, you know, I think some of my circus wine that Anne got us will go great in one of those, but they're for eating chili, and thanks to Tammy for that one. And finally, I have to tell you, oh my gosh, Tatiana, thank you so much for the quilt, the circus themed quilt. So adorable. And as you can see, it goes right in my living room. I just love it. I can't wait to decorate with it or cuddle up under it or whatever. And then she also got us some circus pins, and then in there on that little hot pad, that's also so cute. Thank you. And she's been watching our videos and learning how to make that notebook paper and things like that. And she also did a wine bottle carrying bag. I mean, you know, you need to take your wine with you, right? And then also a lovely elephant wine stopper, and that is so cute. I don't have a wine stopper in my house. Typically we don't have a need for it. We just guzzle that stuff right down. But thank you, Tatiana, for letting me realize that it's time to stop and only drink 2 glasses. All right, well, I hope that you all have a merry everything this holiday season. And if you are pretty much anywhere in the US this year, stay safe, stay warm, cuddle up with the ones that you love, cuddle up with your little fur babies, give everybody in your life just a little extra love this year. And so for us, hey, I'm off, I'm on vacation. I'm gonna go get married. I'm gonna go do a thing. So I love you all. Tschüss.